Hello and welcome back to another Star Citizenship Showdown 2952. Today's one's going to be a little easy, so before we begin, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. And let's check out day 6. And what do we have? We have the Freelancer Max versus the Argo Raft. For me, I think this is an easy pick. And I'm going to tell you which one I'm going to pick. But first, let's check out yesterday's winner and see if my prediction is kinda on point. And it is the Mercury Star Runner. Not much of a debate over there, and I kinda expect it. Yeah, we want to know how much Cutlet's Black lost. And I got lazy. I got lazy on the sign in. So that's that. Anyway. So now we're going to look at these two ships, and it's quite straightforward. The Freelancer Max versus the Raft, they are as simple as it is, cargo hauling, nothing else. Like, some can argue that the Freelancer Max can do a little bit more pew-pew action, but both of them fly like a brick, so indirectly kinda useless. But still, I have to give credit to the Freelancer Max. It has at least some high-powered weapons for the pilot, whereas the Argo Raft has zip. Yeah, it's useless, technically speaking. Like, I'm going to bring up the stats for you, and it's going to be very, very simple. The Freelancer Max has 4 size 3 weapon, I'm not saying weapon hard points, but size 3 weapons that you can mount on it. Technically, it's on turret. But the turret has a very interesting thing. It's a freelancer thing, and it's very bad when it's close up. It's great when it's from far, but when you get close, it's rubbish in my opinion. Whereas the Argo Raft has a remote turret, which is good as not having one. Yeah, so if you're going to do mission running, then the Argo Raft is literally useless. Yeah, no, it's literally useless. It's size 3 turret, that's all. Which is bad, and that's the armament for the Argo Raft, whereas the Freelancer Max has a turret as well. So in a way, the Freelancer Max is a good multi-crew ship, if to be honest. Just not as great. Actually, it is good. It is good if you want to compare to the other Freelancers, but not the best. The downside is that as a cargo hauling ship, yeah, it can carry 120 SCUs, that's the Freelancer Max, versus the Argo Raft at 96 SCUs, so it still can carry a lot of stuff, can do much more stuff. And the problem is, actually not really problem, yeah, technically not really a big deal breaker, but the Argo Raft looks sweeter and cooler and sexier. And the Argo Raft has one thing. In general, it's a new gameplay mechanic soon. I don't know how soon is soon, but it has 3 cargo box. Ugh. Great, something is flying above. Talking about flying, it's alright. Yeah, this is what happens when you record on a very odd hours and things just happens. Anyway, proceed to the Argo Raft. So this is a very quick overview. So the Argo Raft has 3 containers here, 1, 2, 3, which is very interesting because it can do this. And when it can do this, that means it's an industrial cargo hauler. Sure, it carry less SCU than the Freelancer Max, but imagine this. Alright, this is the part where I just want to do a little speculation. Is later down the line, you might need to have vehicles that can carry cargo pallets. No. Basically, this type of things. Containers. Yes, there we go. Cargo containers, and they are big. And the only thing that can carry it right now is the Argo Raft. They can carry 3. And for Freelancer, I don't think they're gonna upgrade for you to carry any of the any of the cargo, right? Got tongue twisted. So that's that. And other than that, it's sleek. It has VTOL. It's nice. It's cool. And here's one more thing that the Freelancer Max doesn't have. It is tractor beam, and this is very interesting. So this cargo containers is basically 32 SCU, and it's standardized. So I'm not so sure how they're gonna standard, do it in the future. So that's one thing interesting. That's that thing. Because on one end, you can unload cargo super fast if, let's say, they were to do localized inventory, transportation, whatever it is. Then yeah, the Raft is literally the best out of all. In fact, the only ship. I'm sure they're going to bring one or two more ships in. That's that. And yeah, versus the Freelancer Max, maybe hand carry, maybe by a forklift, tractor, whatever it is. So in all, future, present. And my vote goes to the Raft because the Raft is a new ship and everybody's gonna vote for new ships, right? By everybody means not to say everyone, but the general populace. And that's the reason why I picked the Argo Raft. It's just much more nicer, more industrial, more cooler. It's just sexier. Price wise, obviously the Freelancer Max is cheaper. We're gonna check out. The Freelancer Max is $150 unless they change price a little bit. The Argo Raft is about same price. I kind of forgotten about the Argo Raft price, but I'm gonna call out $150 versus I'm gonna say $155, $55 to $60. That's the Argo Raft, and Freelancer Max is $150. Prospector. Oh no, it's cheaper. Is it? $125. Wow. So we get a discount because it has shittier pew pew action. Okay, makes sense. That's great. Problem solved. The Argo Raft. Now, if you want pew pew, the Freelancer series is actually very good, very solid, very viable. But personally, if the thing is with cargo hauling, you can't do max cargo hauling or high-end cargo hauling and PvE bounty hunting at the same time. This is a clear cut. One of the thing in not just Star Citizen but in general sci-fi space sim. 3 main profession. If you want combat, go for just a combat spec spaceship, which cannot do cargo hauling nor mining. If you go do mining, you cannot do any of the 2, and then if you go for hauling, you cannot do the other 2. Whereas if you go for combat, then you of course have the middle where you can do a little combat, or a little combat and hauling, or a little combat, hauling and mining. But in general, usually mining is a specialized profession, so it's only combat and hauling. You have to choose one end. You can't do both. And if you do both, it's the Freelancer Max. Carry good stuff, can pew pew, fly like a brick. Until then, my friends, like, subscribe, hit the notification button and help this channel grow. Yeah, Raft most likely will win. And next we're gonna have the Avenger Titan versus the Eclipse. This is a clear thing for people who have simple pockets, or not deep pockets, simple taste like me. The Avenger Titan will get picked. People with deep pockets and want the cool Eclipse. Yeah, we'll talk about this tomorrow. Until then, my friends, fly safe and I'll see you in the verse.